Today we're going to have a look at how to use Scootle. So if you're in the Australian curriculum, you might see at the end of all of these a little Scootle code. So if you click on any of those, it will take you to Scootle and show you the items that belong to that elaboration. So you can see with this one, here's the elaboration, it's code, and there are 5 direct matches. So you can have a look through those, and then there's some related ones down the bottom. Most of the related ones tend to be a bit unrelated in my experience, but if there's any of them there that look interesting, you can view the details and then you can decide that you want to view the resource. If you want to view the resource though, it will make you log in. So we'll look at actually logging into Scootle. So you don't have to go through the Australian curriculum, you can just go to scootle.edu.au, and so here's the landing page and it'll ask you to log in. If you don't already have a login, you'll need to contact Lutheran Education Queensland for one, but I'm just going to log in. Most of you should have a login already. So I'm just going to log in there. And that will allow you to view resources and to create learning paths and share things with your kids. So you can see now when it's there, I can open up any of those. Okay, those are YouTube videos. So let's have a look at other ways of searching. So I can search by keywords. So let's say I'm looking for photosynthesis. Make sure I spell it properly. Okay, so I can see I've got 95 results here. So it's a good idea to refine your results over in this section here. So you can decide what year level you're looking at. So let's say I'm just looking at year 7 and 8. You can also decide what resource type you're after. So maybe you're after a video, a teacher resource, etc. I'm just going to leave it at all for now. You can have a look at what learning area you're after. So in this case, we're after science, and we're going to apply our filters. So I've now gone down to 50 results, so that's a little bit more manageable. And I can keep filtering down if I want to. So I can refine by the source, or where it's come from. So maybe you only want stuff from Learning Federation. And you can refine by topic. So you can more specifically look at things like that. So let's say I wanted to look at this first one. I click on View Resource. Okay, I can see it's something produced by the Department of Education from New South Wales. It gives me a description, I can download it, etc. So if I decide I wanted to use that one, okay, then you can see I've got a little Add To button over here, so I can bookmark them if I want to come back to it, or I can add it to a learning path. And this is something I can then share with students. So I can add to a learning path I've already got, or I can create a new learning path. So let's call that photosynthesis. Okay, and I'm going to save. I can save it to a folder. I've just got a test folder. Okay, I can put a description if I want. Okay, so my learning's now been added to my learning path. Okay, you can see my learning paths up here. And you can find other people's learning paths and share them, etc. Okay. So there's our learning paths in here. Here's our photosynthesis one. Okay. And I can email it to students, share it, export it. So there's things then that I can do with that. You can give students a direct link as well, but they also will need a login. So it's best just to share the path with them. There's also other tools and resources there that you can have a look at. So Improve is like a quiz thing that you can have a look at. My Future is a careers stuff for the older kids. And there's Scootle Lounge, where you can get more information about Scootle and see what other teachers are doing with it and so on. And then there's some other stuff down there you can have a look at as well. Okay, the Digital Technologies Hub is quite a useful one. Okay, particularly if you're looking for stuff for teaching the new digital technologies curriculum or for STEM. Okay, so there's lots of good stuff that you can have a look at in there as well. And if you need more information, feel free to just email me. Thanks.